talk, and back then I had no shame. I will bang your line. I would bang your line 100 times. Didn't give. I had no shame back in the days. I think I was just trying to get my lick back. So star 69, star 69, star 69. Welcome back, Jews and Jems, to my channel. I am here with another story time. If this is on Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day. If it's the day before, still happy Valentine's Day. I'm over here messing my stuff up. Put that back up too. There you go. I had to fix that because that was gonna get on my nerves. So yeah. But we're here with another story time. As you can see, it is a... Oh. What animal was that? I don't know. But my robe is so filthy. But, by the title, you can kind of see what's going on. This is another story time about Mr. Jerome. My high school first love, sweetheart, whatever you want to call it. It really wasn't sweetheart because it was just when I was 16 and 17, and then that was it. Well, then he came back later on in life. So the last story time I told you guys was about the time how we met, and the first time we boom. This time I'm gonna tell you how we broke up. So, remember I was telling y'all... Oh, by the way, I'm so sorry. I'm just jumping right into story time. If you're new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you are one of my returning Jews and Jems, make sure you have your post notification bell on so you're notified every time I go live and whenever I post a video. Secondly, my birthday is slowly loading, so make sure you have your notifications on because it's about to get real spicy real soon. Pisces season coming up. You feel me? You feel me? Okay. Okay. I got some heat in the chamber. Stop playing with me. I ain't dropped the vlog since Grenada. But I'm telling you, I don't play with my birthday. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, baby. Don't play with it. So I want y'all to make sure y'all are tuned in for when I post my vlog for my pre-birthday. And then my birthday. Yeah. So, yeah. That's my little PSA. That's it. That's all. Tik Tok and Instagram right here in the bottom. Long story short, let's get right into it like I was about to. So, last time we came on here and I was telling y'all how we met and did the boom. And where we left off is, I told y'all I had plenty more story times about this man to give y'all. And I really do have plenty more story times to give y'all. So this one is the heartbreak of it all. When he broke up with me, y'all. So at this time I hadn't been broken up with yet. No, I lied. I got broken up with in middle school, but that's because I wanted him to break up with me. I didn't want to get broken up with because I was cheating on him. But that's another story time. That's another story time. But so mind you, like I told y'all in the first story time, we was talking on the phone every day before school, texting all the time, seeing each other every weekend. So he used to like take me out to dinner and stuff whenever he get paid, or like sometimes it was not even his payday. It was just like he wanted to go out, so he asked me, can I go out and have his mom pick me up, or ask mama to drop me off at his mama's house, and we'll go out to eat or something. Just just something where we could be in a more professional setting instead of being at his mama's house or my mama's house. So I had told him I was a part of this club. I don't know if you guys know or have an organization called PAL, Police Athletic League. I was a part of PAL my entire middle school and high school. I was in PAL for a very long time. A lot of my friendships were developed while I was in PAL. So every summer we went somewhere out the state, and over spring break this year they was taking us to Atlanta. So this was my first time going to Atlanta, and it was with PAL. And I had told him like a month beforehand, and I kept giving him updates. I was like, I'm going to be gone the entire spring break week. This, that, and the third. Me and my friends, we were already packing and finding matching outfits and our pencil skirts with our sneakers. Like, it was a whole thing. So me, best friend, we all like getting excited, and I'm kind of sad about it because I do, you know, I don't want to spend like a week away from him. At this point, I'm used to seeing him all the time. So the closer and closer the spring break trip is getting, the more and more he stopped talking to me. So it went from him talking to me every day before school to him calling me when I'm on the bus to tell me that when he get to school, he can't stay on the phone, he gotta text me. So I'm like, that's suspicious. Like, why all of a sudden you gotta text me? So then I guess he was peeping that I was getting suspicious, so he would be like, oh, my homeboys, you know, me and my homeboys been hanging out a little bit more, so, you know, that's why I be having to text you. And he just like got real distant real fast. And I just like, that is really suspicious. Like, I did not like that. Everything about it said something wrong. So what I just started to do was like to be like, okay, let me see what times he is calling me. Because at this point, we did not go to the same school. I lived in Lakeland. He lived in Winter Haven. I went to GJ. He went to Winter Haven High. So it was no way for me to pop up. I didn't have no car. He didn't have no car. Like, our schools was 35 minutes away from each other. First of all, let's start there. So it's just like, I just had to bite the bullet. Like, I felt like something was going on, but I couldn't really say what was going on because I didn't know nobody in Winter Haven to give me the tea. And on top of that, I didn't have no way to be like sneaking around trying to get the tea or finding out. Social media wasn't hot yet when I was in high school. Social media was just starting. We had MySpace, and Facebook was just like at its baby stages. Like, people was on it, but people weren't on it. Like, everything wasn't going on Facebook. So you had to rely on MySpace. Like, and MySpace wasn't as messy as Facebook is. Because a lot of the features that Facebook have, MySpace didn't have yet. You know what I'm saying? We would change our playlists, our backgrounds, our profiles, and our top 10, top 5. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But like tagging this person and tagging that person, or be like, that's my man, that's my babe. If he not in the profile or he not on the wall, baby, we don't really know who with who. You know what I'm saying? So, or Backpage, but Backpage was for the older people popping puss. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really social media. I remember the very first touchscreen phone coming out. You know what I'm saying? People be like, oh, you young, but baby, I'm old. I remember having AOL. I remember hearing that loading sound for the internet. I remember you can't be on the phone when I'm on the phone, because if you answer the phone while I'm on the phone, I can hear your conversation. I remember that. I remember static TVs. I remember that. I remember my mama having a pager. I remember that. I remember the phone on the wall. Click them. Somebody calling for you. You know what I'm saying? People putting their hand on the phone and listening in on the conversation. So at the time, we was just not getting touchscreen phones. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of stuff that I just, this day and age, I would have been found out he was cheating on me. But I had to play it cool and play it smooth because we wasn't as hype in technology yet. So I'm just like, okay, cool. You know, this about 2010, 2011. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just playing it cool, playing it smooth. So yeah. Okay. Whatever. All right. Day 2 of him not talking to me. Yeah, okay. Okay, day 3. It went on for like 2 weeks. Now here we are getting right on the cusp of spring break. So you know I'm born in March. Spring break is always in March. So I'm like, I know this nigga not gonna act funny on my birthday. I don't remember if he got me something for my birthday or not because it's been so long ago. I want to say he did do something for me for my birthday, but I just can't remember. Oh, no, my mom had bought me that. I think he did do something for me. I just can't remember what it was. But we hung out, right? So, you know, my birthday's in the beginning of March, 03 or 04. You know what I'm saying? So we did something. Spring break was like that next week. So he texted me 2 nights before I was supposed to leave, asking me to go out the night before I left. Like, me and him go on a date. So I don't know we had already had something planned. The family had already had something planned before I left, because I was the only one of my siblings that was going. So my mama just be real paranoid when it comes to travel and stuff. So I guess she wanted to do something nice, and I was telling him I can't go because my mama got something planned. And he was like, he had caught an attitude, and this was my first time seeing him act a little sassy. So So he was just like, oh, really? Like, this the day before you leave, I'm trying to take you out and do something nice. I got something really big planned for us, and you telling me you can't come. And I was like, it's not my fault. My mama literally had something planned. I cannot go. I want to go and spend time with you because you've been real distant lately. So I would like to see you, but I literally just asked my mama, and she said no because she's doing something for me. So I'm sorry. Like, what you want me to do? Anywho, so he was like, that's fine. I don't give a F. I'm going to just take my mama. So I'm like, that's actually a really good idea. You should take your mom. Like, treat her, spoil her, you know, because she's been ripping and running around for the past couple months dealing with us two, you know what I'm saying? Do something just with y'all. I didn't feel no type of way. Girl, this man, the next day, I'm on the bus riding to Atlanta. Girl, why he sent me a picture of him and his mama together at the dinner? Was I supposed to get jealous, like, of you and your mom eating? I told you that's a good. I didn't get it. Like, what were you trying to accomplish by sending me that picture? Like, to prove that it wasn't another girl there or what have you? I didn't understand. I didn't get it. So that was like, okay, he acting real weird. I can always tell when the relationship is coming to an end, because I be like, you know what? I don't give up. Like, I just get in the mode where I'm like, okay, weirdo. Like, you just doing stuff now and you think it's going to bother me when I promise you I don't care. Did I know he was going to decide to be petty and do it the way he did it? No, I didn't. Here we are. It's day 2 of the trip. We're going to be gone for the whole 7 days. Well, technically it's 9 days, but the whole 7 days I'm going to be gone for spring break in Atlanta. Now, mind you, we're having a ball because what Pal used to do is call it a college trip. We go see colleges for 1 or 2 days out the trip, and then we go into restaurants, famous restaurants, either like we hanging out around the city. We going to like the famous places, you know what I'm saying, around the city for the rest of the days. We're having pool parties, we're having parties, like we're hanging out, we're going shopping, you know what I'm saying. They're really whining and dining us, taking us to the skating ring, taking it, like, we're going different places. We're going to Stone Mountain. Like, we really spent like this much time at a college, you know what I'm saying. We did 2-3 walkthroughs, and then next thing you know, we was at Stone Mountain. Next thing you know, we was at Cascade. Next thing you know, we was at Lennox. Next thing you know, we had the pool party. Next thing you know, we shopping somewhere else. Like, it was not really, we was lit, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, day 2 of us having fun, we went to Hattie. What is it? Patty? Is it Hattie? No, it's Hattie. What's that famous restaurant by that one singer? Hattie? Is it Patti LaBelle? I can't remember. We went, and the food was good. So the waffles, the chicken and waffle spot, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but I went there. So we having a good old time. We eating, we taking pictures. Me and my girls, we is living it up, right? We done went to Cascade the night before. We was so cute at Cascade, and it's like the 3rd night. By this night, one of my best friends, she got her little boo that she dealing with on the trip. They been dealing with each other before we left, but now they're away from the grown-ups. They are, you know, we wasn't supposed to be co-ed, but, you know, when adults are not around in the hotel room, we sneaking in each other's rooms, we taking staircases, all type of stuff, right? So at this time, me, my first and second best friend, we had a room together. They always put us together. So I was the only one in the room. I'm just chilling and whatever, about to get dressed, put my bathing suit on, because we was having a little pool party downstairs. You know, it was jumping over there. So I'm just like, okay, let me go ahead and get dressed, right? I'm sitting in the room. I go to grab my phone. Baby, text messages come through from my man, telling me he don't want to be my man no more. You don't want to be my what? He like, you know what, Shaye? I really just think I can't do this no more. At this point, I just think it's best for us to break up. Via text message. So I'm like, what? Saying, then I don't know if other girls do this. Like, you respond via text message, but you instantly start calling him. I instantly start calling him. The calls are going to voice message. The calls are going to voice. The calls are going to voice message. I'm caught, and back then I had no shame. I will bang your line. I would bang your line 100 times. Didn't give. I had no shame back in the days. I will call you every second. I don't care if I realize you blocked me. Star 69, star 69, star 69, star 69. I didn't care. I will save your number. I will go into contact and change it to the phone. I will put star 69 first and then the rest of the phone number and save it like that, so it automatically was a star 69. Block call to you. And back then, oh, Miss Mama ain't had no shame. I didn't care. I call you to the next day. You know what I'm saying? Till Mom said, put that phone up. Stop, you go to bed. You know, then I had to put the phone on the dresser and then go to sleep. But I wake up the next day and text you. You don't text me back. I start calling you again. You know what I'm saying? So here I am calling him. He's not answering. He like, stop calling me, bro. And I'm like, I'm 17, bro. Like, my neurons aren't developed. So now I'm like, this is a heartbreak. I love this man. This is my man. I swear to God, I'm going to marry him. So how could you do me like this while I'm on vacation, while I'm on spring break? And I still got 4 more days to go. Why would you do this to me? I only been here 3 days. Like, why would you do this to me? So now I'm just like, I'm sitting on the bed. I'm processing it. I'm freaking the fuck out. So I'm just like, no. This ain't real. I'm going through it, right? I'm going through it. I'm like, dang, I wish my friend was here. So I started calling my friends. Because they need to come here to my rescue because I'm about to have a breakdown. I'm about to lose it in this room. And they don't even know it. So I'm calling them. They're not answering. Clearly, you doing a humpy bump. Because why you not answering the phone? Other best friend, she not answering the phone. I'm like, oh my God. So I'm texting SOS. Come on, come save me. They're not answering either. So now I lose it. I bust out crying in the room. So I'm so embarrassed because I'm like, what if they come back to the room because they see the messages? I literally ran out the room, ran to the staircase and ran up to the 9th floor and sat on the staircase and cried. I wish I could make it up. I wish I could make this up. I literally ran out of the room, not butt bookie naked. I was dressed, of course. Because the staircase was like right down, like from the hallway. And my thinking was, I had already knew, and they told us that we were from the 3rd floor to the 5th floor. So our room bookings for the staff and chaperones and the students was through the 3rd, 4th, and 5th floor. So they would separate us. They would put us like on the 5th floor and put the guys on the 3rd floor and then put chaperones on the 4th floor. Like that was going to do something. I don't know. So my mindset was, what is the likelihood of somebody on the 9th floor actually being booked? You know what I'm saying? Or actually coming and walking the staircase from the 9th floor. Like, let's be realistic. You know what I'm saying? So my mind went straight to don't go all the way to the top. You know what I'm saying? Go like stop, because it was 10th floor. So I'm like, don't go all the way up to the top. Just go where you know that nobody's gonna walk in on you crying. So that's exactly what I did. I went to the 9th floor and I sat there and I just cried and I cried. And I had texted my friend back home. To this day, she like one of my ex-boon coons, but she got a baby now, so then she don't be around like that. But she literally stayed right behind me. So I don't understand how I don't see her. And I can step outside my backyard and I can see her house. But you know what I'm saying? That's my ex-boon coon, you know what I'm saying? So I text her like, bitch, Jerome broke up with me. And she like, what? Calls me. Y'all, I swear to God, she called me and I'm crying. I'm on the phone crying. I'm like, I'm telling her everything I just told y'all. He invited me, this, that, and third. He been acting weird for the past 2 weeks. And all of a sudden he texts me talking about he don't want to be with me. Screenshots was not a thing. So I had to read the text message verbatim. So she like, nah, bitch, he got another girl he talked to at that school. He got, like, first of all, she's a Pisces as well. So I think she knows me. She like, nope. He got another girl at that school. He talking to another girl at that school. It gotta be another girl at that school. Stop crying, bitch. You in Atlanta. Like, she hyping me up, girl, at this 17. She's like, girl, your birthday just passed. Fuck him. All them dudes on the trip with you. Girl, Kim, cry your tears on the staircase. Wipe your face. Put your bathing suit on and go to the pool party. F him. He want to play Slick Rick. Girl, show him. Like, she really hyping me up all the way from Lakeland. I'm in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Atlanta. She's hyping me up. Like, stop crying about that short nigga. I'm like, friend, you right. it is like 30 other dudes on this trip, and they've been trying to talk to me. But I love him. I love him. She like, so what? You gotta show out. Because the whole thing is, if it's not another girl, he feel like you talking to another dude. He feel like you finna do something on that trip. So he trying to save his own stuff to heartbreak. So go ahead and pop your, he think you gonna do something, do it. Cause that's the only two reasons why he would do this while you're on the trip. Your birthday literally just passed. Why would he break up with you when you are millions of miles away? You can't do nothing about it. Like, not even millions, thousands of miles away, hundreds of miles away, and you can't do anything about it. Why would he do that? Think about it. Either he finna do something and he don't want to feel guilty because technically y'all are broken up, or he think you finna do something and he don't want the heartbreak if you cheated on him. So pop your shit, friend. Just do it. So I'm like, she got a real point. Like, he probably really is talking to another girl at school. So she was like, don't worry about it. I got it. I'm going to do a little bit of snooping around, figure out what I can figure out. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I hang up the phone. Girl, why he calling me now? Because clearly I done stopped calling him because I'm on the phone with her. So now he calling me. So I'm like, girl, he calling me. She was like, answer. See what he say. See what he about to say. So I'm like, hello, what do you want? Like, why would you break up with me when I'm way in Atlanta? You can't do nothing about it. Like, girl, he go to apologizing. I'm so sorry, Shaye. I didn't want to break up with you. I just feel like at this point, we really don't need to be talking like that. Da, da, da. So now I'm snapping on the staircase. I never got a chance to walk back to the room when he called me. So I'm like, you the one been acting funny. You're the one stop calling me. You used to call me every morning. I try to call you. You talking about you with your homeboys. You with your homeboys. You with your homeboys. Every morning, I try to talk to you. You don't want to talk to me no more. You been acting funny. I'm not acting funny. I don't understand. Why would you break up with somebody that's way in Atlanta when we live in Florida? Why would you do that? And you know I'm on a spring break trip trying to have fun. You gonna come here and do this to me? Now I'm victim. Well, I really was a victim. But I'm like, why would you do this to me? So, girl, he's talking about, I'm sorry this and I'm sorry that and I'm sorry this and I'm sorry that. At this point, now I'm actually getting mad because you still not giving me the reason why you're doing this. Like, you just keep saying you sorry. I don't need a sorry ass nigga. I need an explanation. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's tea? Like, why did you do this? Like, why? Make it make sense. So, he just goes on to say, you know what? I'ma just be real with you. When a man say, you know what, I'm gonna be real with you, he finna say something that's about to break your heart. He's gonna say something that's worse than a breakup. He's gonna tell you, he's about to tell you something he should have kept to himself, because I didn't need all that. I didn't need the truth like that. So he say, you know, when I asked you to go out on a date with me before you left, and you told me no, that made me feel some type of way. That made me feel like you ain't give a fuck about me. I was trying to do something real nice. I wanted to do something for us. Since you was finna leave, I wanted us to have some time alone and try to make up for me not being there because I felt bad. And I'm like, feel bad about what? What you feeling bad about? And he was like, man. So it's this girl at my school. I ain't try to start dealing with her, but like she started hanging around my homeboys and they'll bring her around every day. And they say, you know, we start talking and I'll be walking her to class in the morning and she said she liked me and we just was hanging out every day and I ain't trying to, Shaye. I ain't trying to. I swear to God, I ain't playing this. It's the I ain't playing this and I swear to God. Stop bringing the Lord into your mess. Stop bringing the Lord into your drama. I swear to God, I swear to God, I swear to God. No. Because when your friend, if I don't even know if it really was his friend, because you know high school, people just be hanging around people all the time. And you really don't have no real sense of self, so you just be doing whatever your friends do. So, I don't know if it was true to the day, if it really was his friend who brought the girl around and she just kept hanging around and then they started walking together and talking together and they say, you know, she done stole my man. I don't know. All I know is, you know, if you knew you had a girlfriend, you should have told her from the rip you had a girlfriend. And that would have squashed that, and I bet she wouldn't have been hanging around you as much. She'd start hanging around somebody else. So my whole thing is you're confessing on the phone, you're breaking up with me because you really dating somebody else now that goes to school with you. Got it. That's all I need to hear. That's it. That's all. So when he tells me that, I'm like, what? Like, I was actually more heartbroken now that I knew that it really was another girl. So now I'm just trying to picture how this look, who she thinks she is. Is she cute? She got a big butt. What is this? What does she look like? You know, in my mind now, I'm like, is she better than me? Is she better than me? Like, I can't even focus because that's all I'm thinking about. Like, so I'm like, you know what? You and her, F both of y'all. You can have her. Now he sad. Now he the victim. Now you the victim. Cry me a river, please. Like, so I'm just like, man, fuck you. Like, I'm not finna let you flip this on me. I'm not finna, so I'm just like, you know what? My friend was right about you. You're a liar. You're a cheater. I hate you. I really thought you loved me. You know, the card that you pulled. Really thought you loved me. I thought you said you wanted to be married to me and have children with me one day. Here we are. We not even in this thing a year. And you cheating on me. And then you breaking up with me because you want to be with a girl at your school. She can have you. I said, you know what? I don't even care no more. I'm over it. I stopped crying. Because at this point, now I got to get my lick back. Now, before lick backs was a thing, I got to get my one. You think you up one? I'm going to even a score. So I'm like, at this point, I stopped crying. I didn't care no more. I wasn't even sad. I was now mad. I was pissed. Click, boop, hang up the phone. Call mom and tell him, oh, mom, I'm gonna go down to the pool. Just want to let you know, checking in with you. Because I don't like, to this day, I'm going to make me check in with her even when I'm out the country. Like, if I don't call her every day or every other day, she start getting worried and be like, I'm just checking in. Like, you okay? You alive? So, you know, I have to check in when I'm out the country, out the state, down the street. So, I'm like, just letting you know I'm going to go put my phone on the charger and go to the pool. Baby, I put that phone on the phone. I put that phone on the charger. When I came back, I don't know what that knocking noise was. But when I came back to the room, my best friend was in there looking for me. She was like, where were you at? Like, why you ain't text me and say where you at? Because I could have told you 9th floor, staircase, come. You know what I'm saying? I was like, girl, such and such something broke up with me. Da, da, da. That's, who the fuck around my window? The ghetto. So, I'm like, girl, such and such broke up with me. Jerome, they broke up with me, and this same time I've been on the staircase arguing with him. She's like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine now. I'm fine now. I'm like, I was crying, I was sad, but girl, he done told me he cheated on me. He cheated on me. You know how black people, we just keep repeating one part of something that we saying. He cheated on me. He cheated on me. Me. He cheated on me. Like, I just couldn't stop. She was like, calm down. I'm like, nah, fuck this shit. They still having a party? They still having a pool party? She's like, yeah, it's going crazy. It's going crazy. Bro, it's going crazy down there. They already called, the front desk already called Mr. Tim once. So she like, you better come down there for it. Man, I'm talking about, we having fun, bro. We having fun. They already called the front desk once on us talking about we are disturbance. You better get down there before they shut it down. So I'm like, I don't know why I'm doing this when we was face to face. But she like, come on. So we got like cute little shorts, jean shorts. That was the shit back in the days. So I got my cute little jean shorts on my little bathing suit that, you know, I can. And then we go downstairs. Bitch, they were really having a ball. I'm talking about they're doing, I wish to this day I still had that phone. Because I actually got them to send me the video. And I went back upstairs to get my phone too. They were doing, y'all ever seen that video of the black people at the freaking hotel and they're jumping from all angles into the pool and there's water everywhere? Bro, we were cutting up. We was throwing each other in the pool, and we was when you get on each other's neck and I'm talking about us little kids was terrorizing the pool. We wasn't even down there a cool 2 hours, and they was like, get out the pool. We got these people calling about the noise. We had the boombox. Somebody had plugged the boombox and had the aux cord plugged in playing the music. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, it was Chief Keef. You know what I'm saying? Chief Keef, and of course, you know, the Migos was coming up. So at that time, so we was like Chief Keefing it out. And I was just like, oh, Waka Flocka too. And we was just like, I got a whole lot of money. It's just calling for me. Hey, it's a party. We had a ball, y'all. I used to have so much fun in Powell, y'all. Oh my good memories. I'm gonna tell y'all the Miami story. One day when we went to Miami and we got into it at the skate rink. Me and my sister was just talking about that story together the other last month or so. I think in December we was sitting around talking with my mama, because my mama don't know half of the stuff we did while we was in PAL. She just thought it was a good little mentoring organization that took us around the world. No, bitch, we was cutting up. But snatch us out the pool, tell everybody to go to their room. Girl, the rest of the trip was really good though. We had fun. I forgot all about it. We never got back together. He was banging my line, trying to get me to forgive him, tried to come by my house. I seen him one more time. I went to his mama's house so he could talk to me and apologize. And we didn't do this, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what that is, but we didn't do the boom or the boom or nothing. Like, he just wanted to apologize. And he was trying to swindle himself back in my life. At that point in time, I was literally done. Like, no. Like, the old me, sometimes I miss her. Because when she was done, oh, baby, she was done. Ain't no 2, 3, 4, 5,000 chances. You're done, baby. You're done. I done got a little soft over the days and the years. You know, but back when I was 16, 17, I cut you off real dry and never speak to you again. But with people in general, I cut you off real dry, I don't speak to you again. But it's something about them people that be dealing with me on a relationship way that sometimes, you know, I get a little soft and a little weak in the knees, escape. I be giving them too many chances they don't deserve. I don't know where I switched up, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be the opposite. When you're young, you give too many chances. When you get older, but now that's why I don't deal with nobody. But yeah, he tried to come back. I was like, no, I'm good. I don't want you. I had my mom come pick me up. I did not talk to that man again. I went off to college. I ended up dating another dude who ended up being the guy who did the dude with my best friend, got her pregnant. That was the last high school relationship I had. And he ended up cheating on me. My best friend got her pregnant. But I already told that story time, so don't ask me to tell it again. I just told that like last year. So go look. My boyfriend got my best friend pregnant. Yeah, so those are my only 2 real high school relationships. Like, and they were both chopped and screwed. So I just like, what the heck? You know, so I think I still, like, when he doubled back in my life and I came back home from college, it wasn't, I think I was just trying to get my lick back. So that story time, I'll tell y'all that story time next, which is when I double back on him and found out the nigga's doing terrible in life. You know, I don't know what he doing now, because that was like 2019, it was 2023. That's been like 4 years now. So I really don't know what he's doing in life at this current moment. But back then, yeah. So yeah, that's what the time my boyfriend broke up with me while I was on spring break in Atlanta. The good old days. If y'all want the story time about Miami, let me know, because that one I might have to call my sister and have her here, because she was there with me at PAL at that time. And she was there, and she can recount a lot of stuff that I can't recount. And I'm telling you, that might be an hour-long story time, because so much stuff happened. But I'm going to get into more of my high school story times, because I'll be forgetting to go back to those. I be forgetting. But those were the good old days too, y'all. I'm telling y'all, we used to cut up in high school. Like, my mama tried to raise us as best as she can. But I'm telling you, I almost got suspended and expelled from school. Me and my sister for jumping this girl. They said we jumped her. We ain't jump her. She hit me, then I hit her, and then my sister hit her. You know, you know what I'm saying? Some people say that's jumping. I say that's helping. I'll tell that story if you want it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But that's y'all know I'm a fool and I'm a cut up every time. I had fun. I'll record another one tonight so I can give y'all another story time before the end of next week, which is the 17th and the 18th. It's Super Bowl weekend, so the Super Bowl is this Sunday, I believe. I'm not right. I'm sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed the Super Bowl. And Rihanna, you know, I hope she did her big one for halftime. But until next time, Jews and Jems.